Hello people, it's me William Clark here. Yeah, this is like the 5,000th take of a video I'm doing. Um, yeah, you're not gonna see any of the rest. I'll just see this one, the version that's done. But anyways, I'm doing a Q&A thing, but this is how I did it. I asked people on Facebook questions, and then I'm going to answer them. I'm going to answer them here on YouTube. And yeah, I got someone with me. I got my girlfriend who I'm chatting with on Facebook Messenger. So if the video goes all crazy, that's why. All right, so let's get this show on. Let's get the show on the road. B Hooves asked me, what keeps you as a brony? What keeps me as a brony is basically you people out there. The bronies and Pegasisters. Not just bronies, but bronies and Pegasisters. And the reason I say that is because some of my friends are that way, and that would be enough, but, you know, for some people like me. But I go even further to say YouTube. People who make videos on YouTube, and you know, it's always something there. There's always fan videos, fan songs, and stuff like that about My Little Pony and My Little Pony based stuff. And on DeviantArt, there's all these pictures that you see and wallpapers of My Little Pony, you know, for bronies and Pegasisters. So that's what keeps me a brony as of now. So, you know. And there's also fan-made games that people have made and stuff like that. So the fan-made games, those are good. I like the fan-made games. It's like one I have on here, like My Little Pony Solitaire. Yeah, it's like Solitaire, but My Little Pony. It's awesome. All right. Precious Maria, however you want me to pronounce it. Thomas asked me. Favorite pony? I'm gonna say Fluttershy, because if you look at my Facebook, it'll be a picture of Fluttershy saying Brony and proud. Yeah, and my thingy, but I don't know what you, I don't know what you. Okay. My girlfriend just mewed at me. Yes. My girlfriend's a cat. Don't judge me. But anyways, whatever you call the thingy that goes left and right across the top. Weird. Not the profile icon picture, but whatever. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called. But you know, it's Fluttershy based. Just to say that. And yeah, I love Fluttershy, the best pony ever in the whole universe. Okay, Alejandro, or yeah, I'm gonna say Alejandro because that's how Lady Gaga says it in her song. Palomino asked me, what is your favorite ice cream flavor and why? Now, this is one of the harder questions that I have to really think about. Okay, so there's a lot of good flavors out there, but so far I like the cookies and cream ice cream that you get Mayfield. The cookies and cream, because the cookie part, it really tastes like Oreos. In fact, I think they actually put a little bit of Oreo in them, like. Not necessarily Oreo, but Oreo-like cookies that, you know, it just tastes good. I can actually go through a whole bucket in a day. That is how good it is. I love the cookies and cream flavor because, well, yeah, it kind of tastes like Oreos, and I love Oreos. And it comes in a big pale bucket thing. So it's perfect for me. I love it. I could eat it all day. I could eat it for the rest of my life when it comes to ice cream. But we're going to get to another question that's similar to that later. Alright. Luke Jim Dempsey asked me, do you support the Nazis? Well, that's a weird question to ask someone, but okay. Well, if you watch my videos on YouTube, my gaming channel, and see me play Keener Toten, Nocturne Toten, whatever has Nazi zombies, you will see me actually kill them. So, no, I don't really support the Nazis. Although, I think some of the Nazis during World War II did not really want to hurt people, but they realized if they talked back or try to fight against Hitler, then they would be killed or severely injured or tortured to death or whatever. So that's why they were bad people. They didn't really, some of them did not really want to hurt people, but they ended up having to, or whatever you say, because they didn't want to die against Hitler's rule. And yeah, so just like some of the Germans didn't really agree with Hitler, but they knew if they talked back against him, they would be terminated. Terminator reference. Yes. So, not really, no. I don't. Although, I do have to also admit, the Nazi uniforms you see, like the ones that you see in Call of Duty Zombies, the ones that they wear in Call of Duty Zombies, in Keener Toten, Nocturne Toten, you know the uniforms, the black uniforms that they wear? Those are actually pretty good looking uniforms. So yeah. But the uniforms are awesome, but the Nazis themselves aren't. If that makes any sense. This is gonna get weird. Tron asked me, can you do an ice bucket challenge? Well, I can, but I won't. Well, not yet. Yeah, I think during the summer I will. When it starts getting hot outside, I'm gonna make a video of me outside doing a ice bucket challenge and whatever. Yeah, support the ALS, support that. So, yeah. It's really successful, and it's a really cheap alternative to donating money. I mean, I would donate money, but I don't have a lot, and yeah. I would if I could. Donna Calhoun, like, I kind of sound a little German there, asked me, who is your ultimate favorite character? Wait, hold on, I'm going to have to, on TWD, which for those of you who don't know means The Walking Dead. And so anyways, my ultimate favorite character of all time, like a lot of people out there, is Daryl Dixon. He's got that crossbow and he's a badass. He's really awesome, and yeah. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun to try to pronounce. I'm sorry if I brutalize your name, but I'm not really good at pronouncing things like these. I'm gonna give it my best shot. Okay, Rice, like Rhyhorn. Rythanol. Rythiel. Okay, I'm gonna try. Rythiel. Gyron. Avincia. I don't know. But anyways, asked me, who did Negan kill? I know they might mean who did Negan kill, but yes, Negan killed a hoe. Crimes against humanity. Worst kind. But in a zombie apocalypse, you do whatever you want. But, it hasn't been confirmed, but some people are saying that, basically, if they go by the comic books, I haven't read, but a lot of people are talking about the comic books, and they're saying that they might kill Glenn. I mean, I don't want Glenn to die. He's a good character. I like Asian people when it comes to like zombie survival shows, and you know I watch a lot of Asian people that on YouTube, like Niga Higa or whatever. I watch him. I watch other people on YouTube that are that way, but I also like watching people like that. They're awesome. Or Stephen Young, but I don't know. It could be anybody. You never know. They could kill Glenn, but then they could go another way and kill someone that's not as important in The Walking Dead. So I wouldn't know. What would it look like? A person that leaks info? I'm gonna hide now. No, just kidding. But yeah, I don't know that question. But this is all like opinion based and estimated guesses, pretty much. So I'm gonna say, hopefully not Glenn. Anybody but Glenn. Okay, here's my list of people that should not die in The Walking Dead. Glenn, Daryl, Michonne, Carol, Rick, Carl, the rest, meh. Oh, Abraham, Sasha, Maggie, yeah, because Glenn and Maggie are a thing. And, wait, hold on. Okay, so Abraham and... What was the other one? Abraham and... I don't know. I forgot the other guy's name. The one... yeah, Abraham and someone. But I forgot that guy's name. But yeah, I hope those people don't die. Anybody else, it's fair game. Kill whoever you want, just not the ones, not the ones I named. Alright. Brittany Shawley asked me, what is your favorite scene in The Walking Dead? Well, there's a lot of good scenes that I've seen in The Walking Dead. And, you know, for me, I think it's when Shane, this might be a little bit of spoilers, but whatever, it's their game. And you had to watch season 1. Yeah, if you haven't seen season 1, you're not going to watch Walking Dead. But anyways, when Shane came into the show, I also liked Shane when he was a good character from The Walking Dead. Going back a few questions when they say who's also my favorite character, I have a lot, but I prefer Daryl over the rest. But when Shane came into The Walking Dead, when he was first seen, he was a character I liked because, well, he looked like Eminem or Marshall Mathers or whoever he goes by, Slim Shady. He kind of reminds me of him, and yeah. And my second one would have to be, well, I know you didn't say two of what you said your favorite scene, which can be one, but this is my QaA. I can do whatever I want. Okay, so here's my second one. That barn scene with Herschel in Herschel's farm, where they killed the whole herd of walkers, and then there was Sophia, I think that's her name, came out last, and yeah, that was a good scene. Also kind of emotional, to an extent. So yeah, those are my favorite scenes. Rhonda Dyer asked me, what are your top 10 favorite TV shows? Now, this is one I was not prepared for. I was not prepared for this one, so I'm going to have to wing it. Number 1, ultimately, is My Little Pony. I know that much. My Little Pony, best TV show of all time. Number 2, I'm going to go with Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Number 3, Walking Dead. Yeah, Walking Dead's a good show. Number 4 is Z Nation. Now that's a really good show. I love Z Nation. I haven't even seen the first season yet, but I like the show. Like, is that 3 or 4? Okay, that was 4. So number 5 would be Inuyasha. I love Inuyasha. That's a good series. Good anime. Number 6 was Bakugan. I would have put Bakugan higher if it weren't for the fact they made Gundalian Invaders and Meganium Surge. They were good, but not as good as the first 2 generations, which was Vestroya and New Vestroya. So yeah, 6 is Bakugan. 7, I'm gonna go with Kakaishi. That was a good anime. Was that 6 or 7? I think I was 7. 8 would be whatever. Durarara. There you go. That was also a good anime. I loved it. Number 9 would probably be Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I would have put it higher again, except for the fact that some of the later series are not as good as the originals were. And 10 would be Toy Hunter. Now that's a show not a lot of people, know about. But basically, it's about this guy. I forgot his name, but he goes around looking for vintage toys to sell at like Comic-Cons and other cons, and basically gives you money for your old toys or something he might find interesting that might not necessarily be old, but something he might be interested in for himself. So it sometimes happens. So yeah, number 10 is Toy Hunter. I like the shows like Pawn Stars and stuff like that, where they find all this old stuff and vintage stuff and stuff like that, and because and they also talk about a little bit of the history behind them, when it was released, who made it, and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, so Sandra Garcia asked me, as a male, have you ever been hated on for being a brony? I'm going to have to yeah. And how has the brony community helped you get over the hurdle that male bronies go through? Well, as to your first question, yes, actually I have. Yeah, I have been hated on for being a brony. But people don't understand that, guys can like the same stuff as girls. And with My Little Pony, there's a lot of guys out there that like My Little Pony. So, yeah, I have been hated on for being a brony. But that does not get me down. No way, no how. How has the brony community helped you get over the hurdle that other bronies go through? Well, the brony community, some of the bronies actually tell me stay positive and keep calm and brony on. I actually have a shirt that says keep calm and brony on, so that's something. And I watch the show a lot. I love it. And the videos on YouTube, this goes back to the first question, which was what keeps you being a brony? With the YouTube stuff and the DeviantArt stuff and other stuff that you see on Facebook and Twitter, My Little Pony, that bronies post and Pegasisters and stuff like that. And the Equestria Daily kind of helps me out somewhat. Looking at some of the stuff that's posted on Equestria Daily and other stuff like that. How many times did I say stuff? I lost count. I lost track. Oh boy. But anyways, so yeah, that's what the community itself helps me out, and in general, DeviantArt, YouTube, looking at watching some of the music videos and the music that they produce, videos that they produce, and for DeviantArt stuff that they pictures and wallpaper that they make. I actually have a few stuff of my DeviantArt that is My Little Pony related. That has pictures of my ponies, so yeah. Brony related stuff. Alright. Eric Encinas asked me, what is your favorite thing about the Brony fandom? Wow, I have to say this 3 times. Not just kidding. But in all seriousness, that is true. The videos that you see on the internet about My Little Pony and the pictures you see, that is probably the best thing. And some people, some bronies, this is another one of my favorites. Some people go out of their way for My Little Pony. Like they go all out and they do BronyCon. You know, some of them actually dress up in costumes. Some of them just wear My Little Pony t-shirt. And some people have like My Little Pony tattoos whenever they go. I personally have never been to BronyCon, although I would like to. The issue is it's too far. I live in Racine, Ohio, and it's like too far. The most popular one is like San Diego, or something like that. BronyCon, or wherever. And yeah, too far. If I could teleport, yes, meow to you too, Caitlin. Meow to you too. But anyways, yeah, if I could teleport, I would. But the other issue that would arise is money. I don't have a lot of money, so I probably couldn't get tickets to go there. But yeah, BronyCon is cool. I've seen videos of BronyCon and stuff like that, and yeah. So BronyCon and the stuff you see on the internet, those are my favorite things about the Brony fandom. I also like some of the quizzes and stuff that they give you, and the polls. Like on DeviantArt, I'm a part of a Brony group that's called, well, Bronies. And you know, they ask a lot of times of polls like, what do you think about this and that, like the episode you just watched, and you know, season 6 is coming, and you know, whenever they did that for like the past few seasons and whatever, that since I've been on, since I've been in the group on DeviantArt, and it's pretty interesting. You should check it out. Not only do they have pictures and stuff, but they also have polls, and so it's really fun. You should check it out. Camille Leacock asked me, if you could meet any of the main 6, which would you go to first? Fluttershy. Definitely Fluttershy. I love Fluttershy. Let's see if there's a Y. Nope, there's no Y. Alright. Next question. Dan Burns asked, if you could change only one thing about the show, what would it be? If I could change one thing about the show, it would probably have to be, you know, some of the background characters. What I would do, if I could change the show, I would have some of the background characters a tad, just a smidge more, you know, out there. Like, much like what it was in the 100th episode, Slice of Life, where all the background ponies got together and made an episode. That was awesome. I loved it. The ones that I would definitely do is Vinyl Scratch, also known as DJ Pony 3, or Pwn 3, or Pawn 3, whatever you want to call him, or her. Derpy, and Dr. Hooves. Yep. So yeah, that's what I would change. I would still make them background characters, like enough to make them cult background characters, but just put them out there a little bit more, just a tad bit. Damien Quine asked me, if you had to, what would you eat for the rest of your life, and why? I'm asked this question a lot, like whether it be through regular Facebook or, you know, some of my friends at school actually asked this one, like at school, and it's a popular thing on the internet. There's like pictures to go around with this. If I could eat any food for the rest of my life, only one food, it would probably have to be ice cream or pizza. Ice cream well, that's only two, but I'll tell you why. I mean, that's something I can't decide on. Pizza or ice cream. The reason why for ice cream is that the same reason there would be for pizza. There's a lot of different flavors out there, and you can do a lot with ice cream and pizza. You can put a lot of stuff in it, or on it, or whatever. You can put sprinkles on it. You can put cherries. You can put different type of icing, and you could also do stuff like that. So, pizza and ice cream. Not combined, but, if I could eat any food for the rest of my life, it would have to be those two, because there's so much. There's so much you can do with pizza and ice cream that would, do that. It would make you satisfied for the rest of your life. And even if you were to die and go to heaven or hell, wherever you prefer, there would still be a lot of options. You could still eat, pizza and ice cream for all eternity, really. There's just a lot you can do. And you could be wacky, and you could, put ketchup on your pizza or whatever. I would actually do that. Sorry, I got a little bit off topic there, but it's true, I would actually put ketchup on my pizza. And hot sauce. I know some of you people might be feeling a little bit sick that I said that, but it's true though. Ketchup is just that delicious. Oh, another thing would be sandwiches, because you could do a lot. Ice cream sandwiches. Loophole. Okay, Draconol. Neil. Yeah, Draconil. Asked me if you had the ability to teleport to any fictional world, where would you go? Alright, and there seems to be like 2 or 3 people wondering the same thing. And people would know the answer for this. Equestria. I would go to Equestria, and there's another place, 3 actually, I would go to. One being Gallifrey, because Doctor Who fan. I'm a Doctor Who fan. Mordor. You shall not pass. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Yeah, from the Lord of the Rings series and Hobbit series. And I would also go to I'd also like to go to, where was it? There's another one I had in my head. The Pokemon world. The Pokemon world, because okay, she had to break in and say she's a cat. Cool. But anyways, yeah, I also want to go to the Pokemon world, because there's so much you can do in the Pokemon world. Yes, what is it? I can talk at the same time. I've only got like 2 questions left. You could, but yes, I could go to a lot of places. Nicole Kaiser asked me if you had the chance to write an episode of My Little Pony, what would happen in it? Well, it would be like another episode of Doctor Who. It would be an hour-long thing, which you don't really see all that much. But when I mean hour-long, I mean like part 1 and part 2. Not like an actual hour-long, like regular Doctor Who. But it would be about Dr. Hooves and Derpy. Dr. Hooves would be either David Tennant or Matt Smith or Capaldi, either way, and Peter Capaldi, by the way, and it would have Daleks in it. It would have Cybermen. It would have River Song. It would have a lot to do with Doctor Who. Doctor Who, and yeah, my girlfriend is weird, but that's why I like her. I love her. But anyways, yeah, I would have one that has to do with like Doctor Who. It would be kind of like a Doctor Who like thing, only with ponies. So the dogs would be ponified, the Cybermen would be ponified, and yeah, and Derpy would be voiced by like whoever is voiced by Clara or Rose or whoever. Yeah, so there you go. And this one isn't on here. I had to take a notepad because I can't memorize all the questions. But this one is by I saved the best for last here. Well, I call him Master PK Gam, but he's actually called PK Gam. Anyways, he asked me, have you ever set a world record in a video game? Period. And I'm not real sure about that one. I feel like I did something on Sonic the Hedgehog 1, because there's like a video on here about Sonic the Hedgehog 1, but that one might be taken down, and I have another one on my gaming channel if I ever get, I got like 26 or 27 seconds, I think, on just the first act on Sonic the Hedgehog 1. So, if you mean world record, like, fastest time, yeah, I think so. And when I was saying something like, call Guinness Book of World Records, I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding at all. All you gotta do is, like, go as fast as you can. That's the whole point of Sonic, isn't it? Another thing
You did not say any of that for Shy One. That is birds.
Weird. But anyway, so, yeah, I think I might have.
What?
Well, you're weird. Well, you're weird. Then again, you're my girlfriend, so that's probably why you're weird. Both of us are weird. So, anyways, here's actually a bonus question.
Oh, that's what it was. In the comment.
Yeah, here's a bonus question. Here's one that I'm going to tell you. Some people might be wondering, but never had the chance to ask me. And that is... what was it? Oh yeah, you might be asking, William, what is your favorite genre of video game, or what do you play? And actually, just this once is going to be double bonus for me. The first question was, well, for me, was, well, that I asked myself. That's stuff you might be wondering, is like, what is your favorite genre of video game? And my favorite is first-person shooter. I mean, Doom, Call of Duty, games like those, my ultimate favorite. They're like, you can't beat them. Well, you can beat them, but not in the sense of what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that you can't beat their awesomeness. It's just not possible. Some of you might be wondering... this is my second question. For me. What type of video games do you play? And for me, I play everything. Let me tell you. I play all genre type of games. I play I play any video game, really. I mean, even if the games are not that good, even if they're bad quality, even if they're bad in general, like the AVG and like Angry Video Game Nerd would do. I would still play them, but I would say, I would play anything and everything. I don't care if the games are sexual, pornographic, whatever. I will play them. I probably won't like them, but I'll play them. But I'll play pretty much anything. But mostly what I play is like games like Assassin's Creed and action adventure games like that, and open world games like that, Minecraft and Call of Duty. This is mostly what I play. I play Bejeweled, I play Tetris, I play just any type of video game, any type of genre. Yeah. Even hacked games I play. So yeah. Well, guys and gals, that was long. I was not expecting it to be that long, but then again, if you have to do something that's like, explain stuff in detail and try to think about what you're saying, then yeah. So I hope hopefully I did good, and I will definitely do this again, eventually. And, if you want to ask me the same questions, I have no problem answering them again. But if people ask me the same questions, like, throughout every single one, I'm going to start losing my mind. Be like, just go to the first Q&A, go to the second Q&A. You might have it there. But, I might do another Q&A eventually. And, no question is off limits. Ask me any question in the universe. Whether they're weird questions, horny questions, good questions, not so weird questions, any question in the universe. Ask me and I'll try my best to answer as legitimate as I can. The ones that I have answered are legit. They're awesome. I like doing these Q&A things because I feel like what you guys and gals out there get to know me better. Get to know me better as a person, as a YouTuber, and stuff like that. So, yeah. And so, there, again, on Facebook, there will be, just keep an eye out on my Facebook, because there might be another, thingy asking questions. This was no time limit. I had no time limit set. If I figured I got enough questions to make a video, then there you go. If I got enough that I feel like I made a video, that's it. The Q&A is done. Like, no more questions until later. I mean, they can still ask me questions, but that won't. By the time this video is uploaded, yeah. But I will keep in mind, like, if any of you ask me any questions that, I didn't answer, like, I didn't get to, I'll keep those in mind as well. So, yeah. It's an issue, though. I have to keep it on Notepad. So, I might have to start doing it, like, send me messages on Messenger. Facebook Messenger. Questions on Messenger. So, yeah. Anyways, guys and gals, that was it. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you later. There might be another one coming up soon. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. This one actually took a while. I had to decide, like, how was I going to do this, and whatever. So, I wanted to find out how to do this. Well, I knew how it worked. And, yeah. I've always wanted to do this, and I finally have. So, that's good. and I want to make more. So, yeah, yeah. And there's also a group dedicated to this type of stuff right here. It's called William Clark's QaA or something like that. Or something like that. And it's basically this. I'll see you later. And I hope you enjoyed. Caitlin, meow meow. Hello? Meow? Mew? Nah! Bunch of nonsense. I'll see you later.